Hi everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we are going to kick off our week of treats. And I know August is just wrapping up, but Halloween will be here before we know it, and it's an amazing time to give really sweet little treats to everyone you know. Whether you're a mom sending treats off to the classroom, or you want to do something sweet for family and friends, for your coworkers, giving treats this time of year is a lot of fun. And of course, most of us are really busy. So as busy DIY crafters, we want to get a jump start on the ideas and the seasons. So let's go ahead and let's make this treat together. And then we'll talk a little bit more about what you can expect all week. This treat uses our 3x6 gusseted bags. These are great because you can put quite a bit in them, or you can choose not to put a whole lot in them and kind of keep them flat without popping the gusset up, and you'll see that tomorrow. We're working with a piece of designer series paper that is cut 2 3/4 by 12 inches. I have a piece of smoky slate cardstock. We're going to be using Whisper White and Basic Black, and then some black trim. So let's go ahead and let's jump in and make this project together. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start off by scoring this project. And let me just open up and give myself a little bit of room here. And we'll set this down. I love Stampin' Up's trimmer because of this extendable arm and the fact that I can put a whole piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. It is 14 inches. So I can put a whole piece of 12 inches of cardstock there. So that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to score it first at 2 inches. And then we're going to slide it all the way down so that the end of your paper is at the 7-inch mark, which means then that this would be 5 inches. So you have 2 inches, 5 inches, and then you've got your extra piece there. So, and then you're just going to go ahead, oops, put that aside, and just kind of give them a nice little score like that. Just kind of crease them up. We'll take our gusseted bag. You're going to open it up and just kind of put your hands in it. And we're going to just fold that so this flap stays out, and then you're going to push that piece down to create just a flat bottom in your bag. And then this piece will come over to form a flap on the front of it. The nice thing with that little extra piece of designer paper there is that it's going to end up being self-standing when you're all done. What I like to do to keep the flaps in, depending on how much candy I put in it, is I like to put them in, and I like to put a little staple right here on each side. I'm not going to staple this because it's not filled with treats just yet, but I would put a little staple in it right here just like that. So now we've got that. So now what we need to do is we need to decorate the front of it. So let's take our piece of white cardstock. I have a stamp from a stamp set called, a little spider web from a stamp set called Ghoulish Grunge. And while the name says Ghoulish Grunge, there's so many more possibilities with this stamp set. And make sure you visit my blog to see 5 projects that I made where only one of them is Halloween. We've got some beautiful flowers sitting by the brick. We've turned this into some dripping paint. We've got, I gotta think about which one was this with the netting. The fish swimming on that one. So make sure again that you jump by and don't let the word ghoulish like scare you away from this stamp set just because there's so many possibilities. But we are going to use the spider web. So we are going to use one of the ghoulish images. Although I think spider webs are beautiful. I just took some pictures earlier this week of the sun coming through the spider webs on our fence. It was so pretty. So you've got your little spider web just like that. And now we can take that piece and adhere it to our black, basic black, just like that. Then for our other piece, what I'm working with is the jar from what's called Jar of Haunts. So this is our Jar of Haunts stamp set. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in black. And you'll notice that I wanted to see if the greeting would fit and how it would look inside, which it should because it's a coordinating piece of the stamp set. But I laid it on the other side. Plus, it gives me a chance to just kind of keep creating without getting up. So I had it there. And it's just going to make it easy for me to look down and line it up. Now the other nice thing about this Jar of Haunts is that there is a coordinating framelit set in the annual catalog called Everyday Jars, and it's got 3 amazing mason jars, handles, all kinds of fun little filler pieces. this actually forms like a little Diet Coke can or Dr. Pepper can, whatever you like to call it. So it's like a little can as well. So the Everyday Jars is a great stamp set. And just to show you real quick while we're using Jar of Haunts, the reason why the Everyday Jar Framelits is great is because it's actually part of a bundle, cost savings bundle, Jar of Love, and look at all of those fun pieces that go with the Everyday Jars. And then in the holiday catalog, there's the Jar of Cheer. So we've really added value to the Jar of Everyday Framelits with Jar of Haunts and Jar of Cheer. So you would take this and you would die cut it out. And when you die cut it out, you're going to have your cute little spooky treats. And let's grab some dimensionals because we want to raise that up just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raise this up. And we'll put those off to the side. And we can put that over top just like that. Now what I want to do is I also want to close this bag off. So we're going to grab our handheld punch, and down here at the bottom, we're going to just put a small little hole just like that. We're going to take, and move these out of the way before I put my hands in them and you guys laugh at me. Okay. And we're going to take a piece of our black baker's twine, and we're just going to thread it, thread it through the hole, which is always easier when nobody is watching. And what I did was I just simply brought it around, and let's grab our snips. And we're going to give it a little cut. And I put it through the wrong way. Sorry about that. Hang on just a second. You want to go from the inside to the outside because we want to be able to put our cute little bow on the outside of the bag. So you're just going to be able to tie that off down here. You'll make a little bow. I'm going to keep this one flat because I want to be able to mail it to a team member. And then what I did was I took 4 more dimensionals. You can never have enough dimensions. And right now I'm hosting an adhesive sale as a thank you to my customers for an amazing first quarter with the annual catalog. So dimensionals is definitely one of those things that they are stocking up on for the holidays. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and put that on just like that. Really quick and really simple. Here's one that I did. Now this one's a little squished because I had traveled with it for a presentation that I did. But what's fun about this one is that this part comes off with really quick, easy access, and then you can re-close it. So the person receiving the treat can easily get in and out and get the treat that's in it. And this one actually is a small gift that I'm going to be giving to a team member, and it's a brand new Versamark pad. So it doesn't have to be just chocolate treats. You can do all kinds of other fun treats. And our little gold clips make those bags easy to get in and out of. So the products that I showed you today are from 2 different catalogs. The Jar of Everything is in the annual catalog. And then the holiday gift bag and the spooky treats is from our holiday catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator that you work with, I would love to be your demonstrator, and I would love to provide you with complimentary catalogs. Simply visit me at remarkablycreated.com. And then make sure you check back all week for lots more treat ideas. We're going to be doing treats all the way through September 1st. So see you guys. Take care.